Hey guys, Wolfie here. I'm just making a quick trip to the vet for the sad task of picking up Pixel's remains to bring my girl back home. Hey, there's my buddy. Hi, kitten. It's across the street. It's a little scary. Hope the little guy doesn't get run over. Yeah, so I had them cremate Pixel, and they put her in a little. I'll show you guys when I get home. They put her in a not a whole lot left when they cremated Cat, just a little baggie of ashes. But they typically put in a card. They have all the staff at the vet sign, and they make a paw print from her. They put in a little plaster thing so you can have that. And there's usually some cheesy platitude printed on, some fancy paper about the Rainbow Road, about how when your pets die, they go to this magic place between here and heaven where they get to frolic and play for however many years you live, and then when you die, they meet you on the Rainbow Road and you all go to heaven together. And it's cheesy. I guess it's, well-intentioned. I don't know how much it helps. I like the idea of Pixel, Monty, Sammy, Maggie, Angel, Onyx, all being somewhere, hanging out and watching me or something, laughing their asses off, I hope. But, it's a fairy tale type of thing, so it's a nice thought anyway. It's a coping mechanism. It's better than nothing, I suppose. And when you take your pet in to get euthanized, that's the hardest part. But then there's this kick in the teeth that follows when you have to go back and get the remains. That sucks. I miss her. I miss her a lot. Hasn't quite been the same around the house without her. It's cute. Some of the other cats have kind of just been pacing around the house. Not so. It's calmed down in the past few days, but the first few days that she was gone, they were clearly searching the house looking for her. 'Cause they're fairly smart creatures. They know. They figure out after a while that if you put the cat in the carrier, you take the carrier, so the cat's gone for the day, but then you bring the carrier back, and the cat comes back out. So that's their perspective. If they're not the ones going to the vet, they still know how it works. But they know something's wrong when you come back home with an empty carrier, and then the carrier doesn't go anywhere after that. That and they just know she's missing. They're looking for their friend and they can't find her. And I don't know. There's really no way to tell an animal that your friend is gone. And it's just sad. All they know is they don't know where their friend is. Over time, they get used to it. Yeah, things are kind of getting back to normal. Cleaned out more of the guest room. Gonna do some more of that this weekend. Gotta clean out the living room too. There's a bunch of shit to throw away there. I don't know. This just sucks. Got a couple comments on the... Well, actually, I talked about the rooster teeth thing last video I posted. Good old Ryan Haywood and his accusers. It's now up to 11. So he's getting me too'd. It'd be nice if some of them would produce some proof. A few did. So, you know, their accounts are more believable. There's obviously a couple accusers that are just grabbing hold for some attention. And I don't have any sympathy at all for women in their late 20s or early 30s going out star fucking and then getting butthurt, you know, cheating on their husbands while they do it, of course, and, you know, getting all butthurt that the celebrity was banging other chicks too. Because that's really what's happening. They're fighting with each other about who Ryan loved more. It's like, honey, he didn't love any of you. That's a big mess for him. If he has any brains at all, he'll just delete everything and disappear. Try again in a few years. Alright, well, I'm pulling up to the vet. And this doesn't usually take very long at all. I just, they bill you, you pay the day you have her put to sleep. So I've already paid for this. There's nothing to pay for. Let's just walk in, say I'm here for Pixel. They all hang their heads and look all solemn for a couple minutes, and then they go in and get the thing and bring it back. And I have never seen this parking lot this full. Holy mother of shit. There are no parking spaces, actually. Oh, wait, there's one. Alright, well, with this spot filled, this parking lot is officially full. This might take a while, after all. Well, these wonderful people can enjoy my body odor. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Fucking obedience garment. Well, here she is, guys. That's Pixel. What's left of her, anyway. It's funny. They, I guess, well, the receptionists are all pretty new. I guess they're not just reception, I think they're techs as well. They've always been really friendly and polite. And professional. They're good people. I guess, you know, they recognized me because I'd been in every day last week. And then two of them were like, hey, how you holding on? Or how you doing? Hanging in there? And the one in the middle, you know, she was nice and sweet and friendly. She recognized me. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Farrell? I'm like, I'm all right. How can I help you today? I guess the other two got this kind of, oh shit look on their faces. I guess they didn't tell her. So I said, I'm just here to pick up Pixel. And she acted like I was there to pick up an animal. She goes, okay, well, let me just look up your account. And then she just goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll go get her. And I felt bad because it's like, it's not your fault. You don't have to, you know, you can't keep track of every single, you know, client. Not to that level of detail, but I felt bad for her. The look on her face, she was just mortified, like, oh my God, because she was all chipper and cheery. Yeah, you get to take your cat home. I'm like, well, kinda. They're good people, though. They take good care of me. Crazy little Pixel. I miss having her perched on my shoulder, purring in my ear, sounding like a little warp core. I swear to God, she sounds like the warp core from the Enterprise D when she purred. It was just this really steady whoa, 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 whoa. And it was really cute. And she would nuzzle my face, and and she'd start licking and bathing herself on my shoulder, which kind of got gross after a while, but whatever. I always let her do it because it was cute. So this is the very last stage of pet ownership, at least if you're a good pet owner. You know, it's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest part of it, but you see them through to the end. You don't leave them with a room full of strangers with no one they know and leave them scared. I've always chosen to stand there with them when they push the stuff in, so that the last thing she ever heard was, "I love you, Pixel." And then she just fell asleep, and then she stopped breathing, and her heart stopped. But hopefully I sent her off on a good note. And then you wait a week, and you get the ashes back. So yeah, once you've done that, you go back home, put her in a place of honor, and your duty to that animal is done. Did what I was supposed to do. It just doesn't feel good. It's not much consolation that the job is done, because just the way it ends really sucks. But let me get parked here, and I'll hop back in and let's record more and show you guys the contents of this little pink bag they gave me. Because, we're going for morbid and macabre anyway. We might as well go all the way, right? Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, well I'm back. Welcome to my office. This is a different view than you're used to seeing. Look at my mighty fan. One of the few and the last, and one of the only kind gestures my soon-to-be ex-wife ever did for me. She installed that for me when I was having trouble getting up the ladder. And of course, she made sure to make fun of me and bitch about it to her boyfriend that she had to do it. So, it wasn't completely altruistic when she did that, but whatever. She's a bitch. What else is new? If you see up behind me on the shelf up there, that is the hurricane evacuation equipment up there. That's a bunch of unassembled cat carriers. I have enough to get all 10 cats packed into their own carrier and into the car in the event that we ever have to bail out of here because of a hurricane. Isn't that right, Bella? Come here. You're going to be on camera today. Gotcha. This is Bella. She is a little kitty. She actually likes being on my lap more than she's letting on. She's just, it has to be her idea. And it is not. And so her big bug eyes say, "Fuck you, Will. You're a good baby. There you go. Good girl." All right. So, let's do one of the creepiest unboxings you'll ever see on YouTube. I should get started with something different here. So this is the bag that they gave me for Pixel. She's right there. Before I open that, they sent me a nice card with sympathies. Cute little thing. And a lot of the staff and her doctor all sign it. The doctor writes, "I'm so sorry you have had to go through this awful experience. I know how special Pixel was to you and how difficult it was to make the decision. Please know that you always looked out for Pixel and how lovely Pixel was to you. Please know I'm here for you. All you need to do is call. Sincerely yours, Doctor." And then from the staff, "We are so sorry for the loss of your beloved Pixel. Our thoughts are with you during this difficult time. With love, your UAH family." Then the card itself reads, "Friends enter and leave our lives, but the impressions they make on our hearts stay with us forever. Our thoughts are with you always." It's a token gesture, but it's kind of nice of them to do. All right. Well, let's do this. If I can untie the bloody thing. There we go. So, envelope in here. Let's see what that is. The Pet Loss Center, honoring the journey. So, yeah, Rainbow Bridge, like I figured. And a poem, "In the Candle's Glow," which is cute. And this, Prince of Love, and oh, yeah, I know what that is. I'll get to that in a minute. Honoring my journey. It says, "Pixel, and those I shared my life with our time on this earthly existence ending on October 10th, 2020. I loved and adored you, I shared in your joys, and sympathized with you in your sadness. While I was a part of your world, you were my whole world, and I cherished every second. Every minute was a pure gift full of love. I'd try to have you understand that it's okay to cry over me, and to never forget me or the beautiful life we shared together, a mere chapter in your entire life story. Thank you for letting me into your world. Celebrate me and let me forever live in the memories that are locked in your heart so we can always be together." Cheesy but cute. And then there's this, the Pet Loss Care Line, blah, blah, blah. 24/7 grief support line exclusively for pet parents of the Pet Loss Center. Losing a pet is extremely painful. You don't have to face this loss alone. The trained Pet Loss Care Line grief counselors understand how impactful the loss of a pet can be and are available to offer complimentary support and counsel. That was pretty nice. And like I said, I think I know what this is. Oh my God. It's her nose. Or her snout. And then that's her, it's her paw. Put that back in there. Okay. Oh, that's all back in there. What else do we have in this bag? This is the little disc I was talking about that they... Oh, God. Sorry. It's got her name on it, her little paw print. They put some of her hair in there. Some of her fur. And then her urn. No, it's got a card on it. Always know that when you go, this journey takes me too. This is actually kind of neat. It's probably backwards on this camera. It says, "Plant me, I bloom." Remove adornment from card, plant in your garden, and wildflowers will blossom in memory of your beloved pet. It's, it's just some generic wildflower seeds. and they mix a bit of her ashes in there. So, you know, part of her's in the ground. That's a nice gesture. There's Pixel, everybody. Not very heavy. Let's see if I've got a screwdriver here. Wow, look at that. I actually do. It's got one screw on the bottom. Because, you know, you're not going to make a habit of opening this up. There she is. That's all that's left of Pixel. I guess it's state licensed. There's even a tag on it. Can't quite read what it says. Oh, it's upside down. I'm stupid. What does it say? Oh, the Pet Law Center, Pet Crematorium, Anastura Labria. So that's my girl. That's all that's left. So, just put this back together and screw that back on. They didn't print a label on it, which is fine. I've got a label maker here that can print a very nice looking label. And I'll just put her her name and her date of death. And she'll go up on the shelf with the rest. There's actually 2 shelves. But up there, there's 3 of my babes. And in the guest room are the other cats that used to be Nicole's before she abandoned them. But I'll bring them in here too. And I'll put them up there along with these 4. Gotta get that box out of there. Jolly Ranchers candy. That stuff is so old, it's probably got mold on it. Move your butt, Dusty. No, you're Simba. Move your butt, Simba. Alright, well, now that I've blubbered like an idiot again, it's going to do it for me. I'm going to try to live stream tomorrow, guys. Going to go in for some lab work first, but I should be up nice and early so I can start streaming. I'm either going to play Fire Emblem, which I'm leaning towards, or I might pick up Cataclysm, that text and tile-based survival horror game, or zombie survival thing. You know what it is. Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. Go look it up. It's cool looking. I think I tried playing it once before on stream and just didn't get the hang of it, and I got bored with it or something, so I gave up. But, hey, no. Do not play with Pixel's remains, Simba. That's not cool. The joys of owning cats. Yeah, I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for, again, all the kind words. And, yeah. Love you, Pixel. I miss you. See you guys later.